So anyway, long story short, Snake has a nice nap with Eva watching over him, and they get ambushed by the Ocelots. So that happened. Unfortunately, this is one of those maps that if you want to play it well, you just kind of have to memorize where all the guys are. So I have a routine that I'm going to do here, and the first time I sat down to record this footage, I didn't equip my Mark 22. I had the M19 equipped, so when I looked out this window here and shot this filthy animal, it killed him instead of knocking him out. And I was like, oh, well, that guy's dead. Lol. Anyway, you can actually jump out that window, and I think in speedruns they do. They jump out the window there, but I can't figure out a way to do it without alerting the people in the room looking for me. Switching to this camera here to see where this fool goes. Okay, he went to the far corner over there. I guess that's okay. That's not ideal. I would like him to go to the near corner. But the idea of this map is that there's 9 enemies. 5 of them are just placed around the map, and 4 are actively searching for you. We've got to get up behind this guy so we can knock him out.
He's not here? What?
Then we have to stalk back.
Did he get away?
If you run on the roof,
Move!
they will hear you in that room. And that's bad for everybody. Okay, so the third fool that we want to shoot is just on the other side of these barrels here. There he is. Now we're going to do a little bit of crawling. If all goes well, I should be able to get the guy on this other side of the wall here. And then get into good position to take down the 4 gentlemen searching for me, who are in there somewhere. But I don't know exactly where they are in there. But I would like to shoot them all with my Mark 22. They haven't twigged to me yet. We should be seeing... There's some faces. Okay, we see some dudes now. There's one. He'll go down. Cool. Who's next? Anybody? The thing about these Ocelots, because this is kind of a boss fight... Hey, there's somebody. Shoot. Because it's kind of a boss fight...
Where could he be?
It doesn't follow the same rules as guards in the rest of the game. These guys won't wake each other up. And when they go down, they'll never wake up. They stay down forever. Oh, come on, in the head. There he goes. Okay. So thankfully they follow those rules. Otherwise this could get really hairy really quickly. Also, one of these guys... Not sure who. This one, maybe? He has a suture kit. One of them has goodies for me. I think it's one of the ones that searches inside. The rest just kind of have dumb stuff, but one of these guys has something really, really nice. There it is. Suppressor for my Mark 22. Because we've already almost worn this one halfway out. And then the last man is right here all the time. So we'll shoot him in the leg. And then we'll just wait.
Just my imagination.
In a minute, it takes a long time for him to go down when you get him in the leg. But I can't get a good angle and get him in the head. So this is what we got to do. Any minute now. He's going to take a nice little nappy nap. There he goes. I was about to sing him a lullaby, send him on his way. Alright. We already got the frog in this spot, didn't we? Oh, he's not croaking. You know what? I better shoot him again just to be sure. I mean, it's marked on my list that we got him. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with re-shooting a frog. And I think this is a cutscene we definitely want to watch. 'Cause remember how I said it's always fun to watch Snake get his ass kicked? It's always fun to watch Ocelot get his ass kicked too. And that's what's about to happen in this scene. Anytime Ocelot gets the smacketh laid down on him.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he stole my spy.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What?
Getting a little gropey there, Ocelot.
Spy?
Gotta say. He's not the most polite man in the world.
This bitch is wearing perfume.
See what I mean? I mean, that kind of language. I mean, would you kiss your mother with that
Stay
mouth,
where you
Ocelot?
I've had enough of your judo.
Oh, see, he switched to a revolver now.
Got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
You tell him,
What
Snake.
did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
He's so mad. I love it.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. See, Eva knows how to dish out the vitamin K too, you know, when she has to. Knife versus motorcycle is not going to end well. Not going to end well for you, Ocelot. Oh, goodness. I don't know how he still has a face after being flip-kicked by a motorcycle.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
That's twice now, Ocelot.
This
Except
is a
this time,
high-class weapon.
you got tread on your
It's not meant for
face.
shooting people.
Damn!
And then he puts it away backwards.
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
Youth confers plot immunity in Metal Gear, apparently.
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
In terms of PlayStation trophies, I showed off what happens when you kill Ocelot in the game. But you actually get a trophy for it. We didn't see the pop-up on the screen because I've already been awarded it a long time ago. But you get a great trophy called Problem Solved, Series Over. Just as a nod to all the problems Ocelot causes throughout the series. Just kill him in 1964. None of that stuff has to happen. We're going to have to eat something here in a minute. After we pick up that bug juice. In fact, I'm going to equip that bug juice. Because that's going to come in real handy real quick. Alright, actually, while we're at it, because you guys saw the 37 hours of gun porn in the previous video where Snake's just talking about his amazing, awesome gun. Guess what? There's more. It gets weirder. It's called Sigint up.
Hey, Snake.
Yeah. He's going to talk to me about CQC.
Snake.
Talk about Ava's Chinese gun.
You know that army?
Talk about Ava's awesome motorcycle.
Hey,
There it
you got
is.
an M1911A1.
You want to see gun porn?
Yeah, a 45.
Buckle up. Here's the
50
gun
years
porn,
since
guys.
The Army adopted the first model, and they're still using them. It's a real gem of an automatic pistol.
But aren't you gonna need more than just one little handgun?
Not at all. When you're in a tight spot or fighting in close quarters, sometimes a handgun works better than a rifle. And if I equip a knife at the same time, I can instantaneously switch over to hand-to-hand combat.
Also, it's quieter.
I
Don't
see.
forget that it's quieter,
That
Snake.
45 you've got there is a lot different from the original, though.
Here it is.
Looks like someone did some serious
It's like we're
work
at the
on
top of the roller coaster right now.
It's more than a little.
I love it.
First of all, the feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. It's not going to have any feeding problems. The slide's been...
We got a slideshow this time. See, slide 7 of 18.
The frame itself has been iron welded and scraped down multiple times for maximum precision. The
I like to
front strap
think
part of the
that
frame
these
has been
scenes
checkered to
here
make it dig into the hand.
about Snake's
That prevents any
M19
slipping.
are
The
like
sight
somebody
distance
at Kojima Productions.
It's a 3-dot type.
Maybe there was like a
Got a
betting
large front
pool, like
sight,
how
giving it
much
superior
text
target
can we get in the
sighting
game
capability.
about one
The regular hammer's
specific
been
gun?
replaced with a ring hammer.
Somebody was like, you know
That
what?
enhances the cocking control and
18
increases the
slides
hammer
worth of a
speed.
codec conversation
They
plus
also reworked the grip safety to
the
accommodate
Eva
ring
cutscene.
hammer. Looks like they eliminated it altogether. This is a tool for pros. The thumb safety and the slide stop are extended to allow for more precise handling. The base of the trigger guard is whittled down so you can use
He's
a high
still
grip.
going.
And the trigger itself is a long type for easy finger access. The trigger pull is about...
Do they make
3.5
handguns that have
pounds.
like
That's
hard
about a pound
finger
and a half
access?
lighter than normal.
Like, are there actually handguns that it's really hard to get your finger in there around the trigger? I don't know. I've never fired a gun, so I wouldn't know.
The magazine catch button has been cut down low to make it harder to hit it by mistake. The mainspring housing has been changed to a flat type to increase
It's
grip.
still
And
going.
it's even been fitted with stepping so it doesn't slip from the recoil when firing. On top of that, they added cocking serrations to the front part of the slide. That lets you load and eject cartridges faster in an emergency. Whoever
That'll
did
do
this
it.
is a professional. No question. This thing could shoot a one-hole at 25 yards in a machine rest.
Well, I'll be damned. That's some gun.
Yeah, I've never used a weapon this fine in my life.
I like to think that back at base, Sigint has built a shrine to this M19 and worships it. So we have a lake we have to cross now. So what we're going to do first here, what we're going to do first is actually eat something, because it looks like our stamina is going down. Have that snake. Delicious. We're going to put on the magic brown face paint, because that means we can just swim underwater forever. We don't have to breathe. I don't know why it works like that, but it does. And we're going to put on the bug juice, because there are leeches in this lake. And if you're not wearing bug juice, they will leech your stamina away. It's not a big deal. You just go into your survival menu and burn them off with a cigar. It only takes a few seconds, but it's obnoxious. And you'll know when they attach because they make this adorable little sound effect. We'll probably hear it after my bug juice runs out here. We should have ammo right here. Yeah, a grenade and the Mark 22 bullets, which is what we really want. Okay. Now we get to do a cool little maneuver that I think only happens in this one place. Oh, this will be Eva. But she doesn't say anything important here, so we're just going to skip her. Goodbye, Eva. I guess technically I could switch to the green face paint here, which gives you unlimited grip, but we have enough grip. Your maximum grip and O2 gauges always starts out at your current stamina and then works their way down. So the more stamina you have when you engage in the gripping and or swimming activity, the longer you can do it before running out. So we're going to drop and then grab this lower line. I think this is the only spot in the game that this is a really useful maneuver. There are other places you can do it. There are other places, especially with railings, where you can grab onto a railing and flip over, drop, and then grab a lower railing. But this is the only place in the game where I think you need this maneuver in order to reach an item. The croc cap. Let's, we'll leave the croc cap alone for now. What do we have here? Stun grenades, M19 bullets. Now, if we turn around here, underwater... This should be where my frog is. There it is. I see him. Got him. Delicious. Let me mark him off my lists. Good to go. Next, let's not get hit by that gator. Oh, we just had a leech attached. You guys hear the cute little sound effect? It was very faint. Maybe you didn't. Oh, well, we'll burn him off in a minute here. Get rid of that fool. We're looking for some items up here in the water. I know they're over in this western area somewhere, but I don't know precisely where. I tend to just kind of swim around randomly until I find them. There they are. Chaff grenade, Gakko uniform. So, first thing we're going to do is burn off these friggin' leeches using Snake's always lit cigar. Then we're going to eat some of these crocodiles. Get the stamina back.
What can I say?
Then we're going to dress Snake up in the most ridiculous costume we possibly can. Crocodile cap. So we're going to go with zombie face paint and the Gakko armor. Now, this actually has a function. If you put this on, you can hear the little frogs. Anyone that you haven't shot will make noise. So it kind of tells you which screens you haven't yet got frogs on. Look how terrible this looks. Oh my goodness. He's got the Gakko suit and zombie face paint and a crocodile head. What will Sigint say about this?
A cap shaped like a crocodile head, you say?
You know it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. You know, animal disguises are one of the oldest tricks in the book in the intelligence world. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I've heard that during World War II, the OSS used to use cow suits.
Oh man, is there a cow suit in this
Supposedly
game?
They sent agents out to hide in herds of real cows so they could spy on enemy units as they passed by. Nowadays, I guess most people wouldn't even give a crocodile-shaped cap a second look. They think it was just a gag item.
That's exactly
But
what I
if you
thought.
use it the right way, it can be an effective weapon for spying. I gotta hand it to you, Snake. You're one sharp guy.
I gotta say, I have never found a legitimate use for the crocodile cap in this game.
Huh?
I have no idea where, if anywhere, that cap would be even remotely useful.
Snake, what is that stuff you're wearing?
I don't know. It's called Gakko camo, whatever that means.
What?
Paramedic?
You've never heard of Gakko?
No.
Nope.
Never.
You must live in a cave or something.
Well, excuse me. By the way, Snake, that outfit is really killing your camo index. Unless you want the enemy to see you, I suggest you change your clothes as...
Why?
Why? Because his camo index is...
Camo index, schmamo index.
Hold on now.
He's wearing the Gakko suit.
Why?
Because it looks cute.
Damn
Snake,
right.
Talk some sense into her.
What's wrong with being cute?
Am I the only normal person around here?
God bless him. What about this face paint?
Snake, your face paint, it's...
I know. It's called zombie.
Zombie? What does that mean?
Beats me.
Are you serious?
Hello, paramedic.
You mean you've never heard of zombies?
Nope.
You have to remember,
You
this
guys
game
don't
takes
know
place in
anything.
1964. That's
A
about
zombie is a
30
dead body
years
that's been cursed
before
and brought back to life by a master of black magic.
zombies
Supposedly,
dominated
the
every
black
single
begins from
facet possible
slaves.
of popular culture.
It's also seen
Well,
as
maybe
a
not quite
punishment.
30.
People who commit terrible crimes can be forced
18
to
or
labor
19,
even
I
after
think.
they're dead.
Interesting.
When Romero's
I know
Living
this
Dead
stuff.
movies came out in the
I
80s,
saw
that
the
was the
movies.
start of it. But then the
That
zombies
white zombie?
exploded
Never seen it?
a little later. I'm a fan, personally. I
Can't
love
say I
zombie
have.
stuff. I can't get enough
How
zombie
about
movies.
Plan 9 from outer space?
No.
A lot of people don't like them because they're
You can't just
oversaturated,
focus on
they're
the things you
overdone.
like all
Not
the
me, man.
time. You have to
I've seen
expand
500
your
zombie
horizons
movies. I could
and
watch
try new
500
things.
more.
You guys need to get out more.
Yeah, well, anyway, that face paint doesn't look all that useful. Go ahead and wear it if you want, but I think you should change to...
You don't need to change anything.
Why not?
It makes him look awesome. Doesn't it?
Look, arguing about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Snake, you do whatever you want.
It does make you look cool.
Great. So I will look awesome and cute while I'm running headlong into enemy gunfire because everybody can freaking see me because I look like a circus clown. I look like some kind of... I don't even... Yeah, that's... Shoutouts to False Logic, who sponsored this video, and to everybody who makes my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.